Hello, great people. Welcome back to our channel. The fears that most Nigerians had over the Igbo President General position has emerged. Most of them were scared that Ipob will get involved or will not get involved. And I think that was the reason why the Iqueres came out and said they don't want to be a part of it. But however, we already know that Igbo globally agreed that it's the turn of the Igbos in Rivers State. And right now, it has been given to Mbata. But from what you're going to hear in a jiffy, clearly shows that the position of Mbata is not globally accepted by all the Ndibos, especially the indigenous people of Biafra, because via the office of their spokesman, they have opened up on who their choice is, and they feel that what happened during the election was actually influenced by the Southeast politician. We're going to be giving you full details of that. First of all, let's look at what Ipob spokesperson said. He had warned the state governors against what the group called opposition to the popular choice of the people. And who is the popular choice of the people? Let's dig in. According to his word, he says that part of our warning was that anyone or group trying to drag Chief Mike Okiro into contesting against River State Igbo was trying to foment trouble, and IPOB will give that person or group back the problem they were clamoring for. We also told the Igbos that the time has gone when IPOB allow politicians to manipulate the outcome of Ohanes and Igbo elections. We just told them that this time Igbo governors and politicians must allow Ohanes and Igbo to operate as a respected socio-cultural organization, not as the errand boy and political wing of the Southeast Governors Forum. We made it clear that any attempt to manipulate the outcome of the election through exclusion or denying Igbos in Rivers State their rightful opportunity will be resisted by IPOB, and those culpable will be held accountable by the people. Today, we are happy, and IPOB is hailing the election of Uche Okuku as the President General of Ohanes and Igbo worldwide, and we are warning Southeast and other Igbo governors not to subvert the will of the people. Reiterating this position in a statement, Powerful accused state governors of attempting to subvert the will of the people. In his word, he says, the noble family and movement of indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB, led by Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, held the election of Uche Okuku as President General of Ohanes and Igbo worldwide. We equally call on Ohanes and Igbo governors and Ohanes the Amobi in a cabinet not to subvert the clear choice of the people or subject him to usual selfish political interests. If the report making the rounds are confirmed that these governors have openly rejected the legitimate and popular choice of the people in the person of Uche Okuku, then the chaos their masters have for long been seeking to infuse into the socio-cultural and political framework of Igbo land would have materialized. These governors have no regard nor respect for our ancient value system that recognize the supremacy of the opinion of the majority of the people in all affairs of the state. To this effect, the emergence of Uche Okuku or any other person validly elected by the people must be defended to the last. The governors of the Southeast are only 5 in number, whereas the great Igbo race is nearly 90 million people all over the world. 5 individuals cannot be allowed to destroy our collective heritage. That was what they had to say. But then, former Senate leader Nwabara had also spoken up, and he says that the distinguished Senator Azuta Mbata, who is now the President General, according to the governor's faction, that he was a senator of the Federal Republic for 8 years. He was not only a senator, but chaired a powerful committee like the Committee of Appropriation. According to him, he said he is experienced and has something to offer, and I think he is God sent. He became a millionaire at the age of 18. Today he is 65 and counting. He has rich experience leading Ohanes and Igbo worldwide. Our brother, the Igbos in Rivers State, have given us their best. In the next 4 years, Senator Azuta Mbata would bring his experience, integrity, and pedigree to bear in Ohanes. I want to thank the good people of Rivers State, the Query people, and all those, including Governor Simidare Fubara, who made it possible for Rivers to participate in Ohanes election. The emergence of Azuta Mbata from Rivers has put to rest all kinds of speculation and perception in the history of Ohaneze. Nwabara also commended the governors of Igbo-speaking states for their support, urging them to forge a united front. Like the outcome, the pre-poll period was characterized by intrudes, including court cases, which led to Kiro's eventual withdrawal from the race. Meanwhile, Enugu State Governor Mr. Peter Mbata has described the election of the new Ohaneze National Executive Committee as a collective victory for Ndibo. The group spoke when he received members of the newly elected officials led by Senator Mbata in his office. At the weekend, he says, "I would like to start by heartily congratulating you all on behalf of the government and the people of Enugu State on your election to lead this important organization. I can only imagine the weight of the speculation that must be on your shoulders now." Now the target is actually Ipob. Ipob has finally waded into the case, and they have shifted base, giving their support to Uche Okuku, who is a human rights lawyer and who over time had declared his Igbo-ness, according to investigation, he said, from his youth. And he had also been a former Secretary General in Ohaneze Ndibo. They have decided to give support to him, and they say anything outside the popular choice of the people that they will not align with it. And that problem that the governors have been seeking for, finally, by bringing in a stranger, it has materialized. This is a very serious one. And the big question is, why is it that anything that involves River State must always turn out this way? Other Ohanezes have been, and there was nothing like this. My colleague is in the house. Now that Ipob has decided to wade into the case, do you think that it's going to trigger another level of fight?
Honestly, when I heard that Ipob have decided to put their matter, I was really wondering which of the bases they will stand in. And if you check the history of Ipob with the Southeastern governors, there are two parallel lines, they don't meet. And if Ipob have decided to stand with Uche, it is to the end though. I don't know how this will fizzle in. And this is exactly the warning that Equerry Council of Chief, the traditional ruler, was trying to avoid. In a situation where now, before you say who goes there, Ipob will begin to come into River State, because these two people we are talking about are Riverians. But one thing I'm so sure of, the Southeast governors have zero control over Ipob.
Yes.
And Ipob has the way of always getting their attentions whenever they want it. I would have said, I don't know, but I know that this pathway that is about to set is another breaking headline, that it would have been very nice if there will be a roundtable discussion between Ipob and the Southeastern governors. There's something that Uche said that caught my attention. There is a manner and process of elections in Ohaneze Ndibo. It has never been done in government house before, because it's a socio-cultural group, not socio-political, not a political group.
Yes.
So for governors to sit back and hold it in there, it clearly shows it has a political undertone. Now Fubara has stood in for Mbata. Ipob have stood in too, because it looks as if it's governors, all governors, including Fubara, Hopus or Dema, are all for Azuta. And it's as if Ipob is not sitting for the people. I don't know how this will play out, but I can tell you for free that it's not going to end well, except they settle it now.
Which means that the battle is just starting. This is really serious. I don't know how this can be arrested speedily, because, we are tired of crisis in the South. Is now River State, which already has a bunch of issues to settle politically. The whole thing is, I don't understand. I hope that all of this will end well. That's what we would like to leave it. Let's make that conversation. What's the standpoint now?